It's that spooky time of year again, and we're going to start with some hobby foam. The way to cut this foam is to run your blade down one side, turn it over, and we're going to go ahead and snap it, and then use the blade to cut the back side. And we're going to stack these 4 pieces up. It's time to put them together. So I use some good old construction adhesive and spread it out. Once you do got it spread, just stick that next piece on there and lightly tap it so it goes into place. And we're going to put some weight on there just to hold it together. Let that dry a couple hours. Now I'm going to grab some PVC pipe. I want to mark these down to 12 inches each. The way we're going to do this is a 12-inch piece and a 1.5-inch piece. Then we're going to take a PVC 90 degrees and we're going to put that on there. Once I got all these foam pieces built up, I took a little piece of plywood, put it on the back. Then I drilled some holes in the ends of these legs, use some screws to secure it down. Once we get that on there, and here's the head, a little extra foam I had, use some popsicle sticks and stick that right on there. Now I'm going to put those 90 degrees back on, put it together. Take it outside and it's time to paint it. I'm going to get this painted, maybe a couple of coats, make it look good. Once it's got all spray painted, I'm going to set it in place right by the front door. And I'm going to put a little couple googly eyes right on front. As it sits out there, it will greet each and every one of my trick-or-treaters that come up front.
We're going to start this project with a lot of room and some saran wrap. I'm essentially going to place the saran wrap around the top of my thigh, and I'm going to make my way around a couple of layers. I'm going to keep moving all the way down my leg to my heel, and then we're going to make sure that everything is smoothed out, and I'm just ripping it off. Now, like the saran wrap, we're going to be going around down my leg towards my heel with our duct tape. So now that I've covered my entire left leg, we're going to cut off the saran wrap. I'm going to be taking some scissors and I'm actually going to be cutting up the side of my cast, and then we are going to carefully remove it. So we're going to take our silver duct tape and we are going to repair the tear and just like go over it. And then from there, we are going to start filling the leg up with stuffing and pool noodles. So now that my leg is fully stuffed, we are going to be taking orange duct tape to add to this. And we are going to slide this over the leg all the way up, and then we are going to be applying a shoe. I hope you feel inspired to try this Witch Leg Halloween project. It's perfect for outdoors. You could put it in a bush or in an urn.
We are going to start off this craft by going to your local dollar store and grabbing 8 pool noodles. And now we're going to go and inflate our ball. Go and take a piece of the tape, put it into a circle, and stick the 2 balls together. And just continue to tape these 2 together. Now we're going to go and measure on the pool noodles. And go and do this for all of the pool noodles. Now use a knife to go and cut a triangle into the piece, but it should have a bend to this after you're done, which you're going to go and take some of the tape and then tape it down so it's secured and is bending. Do this with every one of the pool noodles that you went and cut. Put 2 pieces on the end of each and every one of them. Now what you're going to do is go and secure it onto the ball. After you've figured out where this pool noodle is going to touch the ground, cut it and maybe leave yourself a couple of inches at each of them. Now you can go and cut them to pretty much the same size for the rest of them. Now onto the next step, which is going and putting stripes onto the legs. So now we're going to go and secure it onto the exercise ball. Use little tiny pieces of tape and tape the top, bottom, and all of the sides and really make sure they're secure. So I wanted to go and get this entire spider assembled before I went outside and spray painted anything on it. Now after this has dried, what you're going to do is you're going to go and paint on some eyes. This spider's first location is going to be a bush, but the nice thing about this spider is that you can go and move this pretty much anywhere.